The amount of renewable energy added globally grew by 50% in 2023.
With carbon pollution also on the rise, switching from dirty fossil fuels to clean, reliable renewable energy and storage is the easiest and most effective solution to tackling the climate crisis. So, which countries are leading the charge? The United Kingdom is one of the top offshore wind energy producing countries in the world, and it's already powering 7.5 million homes across the UK. With a plan to quadruple offshore wind generation by 2030, the UK is well on its way to a fossil fuel-free power system by 2035. Sweden is on track to reach 100% renewable energy by 2040, smashing its target of 50% renewable energy 8 years ahead of schedule. How? By taking advantage of its natural resources and using a combination of wind, bioenergy, solar, and even body heat. That's right. In Stockholm, body heat from commuters passing through the central station is used to heat a nearby building. The United States is home to the largest lithium-ion battery energy storage system in the world. Moss Landing in California can store 750 megawatts of renewable energy. That's enough electricity to power about 15,000 average American homes continuously for a week. Costa Rica has produced 98% of its electricity from renewables for 8 years in a row. They used a combination of hydro, geothermal, wind, biomass, and solar power to get the job done. Costa Rica also holds the world record for most consecutive days using only renewable energy, a whopping 300 days in a row in 2018. In some years, they've been able to export excess power to countries in Central America's regional electricity market, which covers Guatemala, Nicaragua, Panama, Honduras, and El Salvador. Uruguay increased its wind power by 33% in 5 years, the fastest jump any country has achieved in that time frame. Once heavily reliant on imported fossil fuels, Uruguay generated 91% of their electricity from renewable sources in 2022. In some years, they generate so much renewable energy that they're able to export it to their neighbours, Argentina and Brazil. Despite being one of the biggest emitters, China is also the world's biggest and fastest growing producer of wind and solar energy, hosting nearly half of the world's total operating wind and solar capacity. China has more solar capacity than all other countries combined, and is host to the world's largest solar farm, Gyeonggi. They are also the biggest investor in renewable energy worldwide. India's renewable energy capacity has grown by 128% since 2014, and India now has the 4th largest renewable energy capacity of any country in the world. Renewables currently make up 42% of India's installed energy generation capacity, and they're aiming to hit 50% by 2030. Morocco takes the cake for the world's biggest concentrated solar farm. The farm is the size of 6,400 Olympic swimming pools and generates enough electricity to power a city twice the size of Marrakesh. Kenya is home to Africa's largest wind farm, the Lake Turkana Wind Power Project. It has over 310 megawatts of capacity, which is enough to supply energy to 1 million African homes. Africa has huge renewable energy potential, being home to 60% of the best solar resources globally. But do you know who has the most potential for solar energy on the planet? Australia. Australia is the sunniest and one of the windiest countries in the world. In 2022, Australia had the world's highest rooftop solar generation per capita, ahead of the Netherlands and Germany. In 2023, 36% of the energy in our grid came from renewable energy sources, and the federal government is aiming to reach 82% by 2030. The new capacity investment scheme, announced late in 2023 with a goal to double the amount of renewable energy capacity in Australia's grid, will supercharge investment in new solar and wind projects. But we still have lots of work to do. By harnessing our abundant renewable resources, we can set Australia up to thrive in a clean energy future and show the world we're serious about climate action.